Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Penguin Tech. Today I'm going to record a video on how to overclock your memory. So in front of me here I have one Kingston HyperX Predator RGB here. I have two actually. So today I'm going to show you how to overclock this DDR4 RAM. So first of all, let's go through the spec of this RAM. These are rated at 3200 megahertz, but it actually can go over that. Let me show you how. So before I begin, I'd like to show you that the manufacturer for this RAM is actually Hynix here, using a C die, and this was read using the Typhoon burner. I'll link the download link in my description below. Pressing F2 here to go into the BIOS. So when you first boot up your PC with this new RAM, you'll see that the speed is actually only running at 2400 and not at the rated speed. So what you have to do now is to go into the OC tweaker. By the way, I'm using an Asrock AB350 ITX for my Ryzen 5 1600X here. So when you go into the OC tweaker, go into the DRAM timing configuration here. So as you can see here, the RAM comes with two profiles, one with 3200 megahertz running at these timings, and one with 3000 megahertz running with a tighter timing. So what I want to do here today is just to maximize our memory speed here. So we are not going to change anything on the timing itself. So you can load your SMP profile here. We will need to go into SMP profile 1 here. So as you can see here, this is the current speed, and we will change it to 3200 later on. So you just need to save this, and yes, to let the computer reboot itself. Pressing F2 here again. Okay, so as you can see here, both of our sticks here are running at 3200 now. What if I can overclock it more? What if I want to go further than 3200? So if you want to go that, if you want to do that, you need to go back to the OC tweaker here and select this section, DRAM frequency. So the current speed is 3200. So you can change the speed here and choose the speed you want. So we can start with 3266 and set that, save the option, and reboot. We can go into here. So we can boot with 3266 here. So you can try to increase your RAM speed again, but keep in mind that the higher you overclock your RAM, the more voltage you will use. So right now, as you can see here, our RAM is sitting at 1.35 volt here. So that is still okay. I know that my RAM can do 3400. So let's just save it, and this time we will boot into the PC itself. So let's do it. So we have now booted into our computer. I'm just going to check my RAM speed here using HWInfo64. So when we go inside here, there we go. So as you can see here, our memory timing, our memory clock here is running at 1700. So you need to times 2 here to view your actual memory speed. So this is actually 3400 already, which is our overclock setting. So right now we are going to test the stability with this overclock RAM. So one tool we can use is the IDA64 Extreme here. This is a system testing stability program here, which can test a lot with your system stability. So we are going to disable all of it and just stress test our system memory and let it run. So we're 10 minutes in already and our system is still running fine, so I think my RAM speed is stable now, but it's actually better if you let it run longer so that the result is more accurate. So now let me show you what happens if you overclock your RAM too much. So let me go into my BIOS again. Okay, so we're back into the BIOS again. So just before that, we should save our profile here in case our overclocking fails. So save user default, save this, I'll save it in my 3900 here. So what happens if you actually overclock your RAM too much? So let's say I select 3600. So I'll just show you that you don't have to worry about it because your computer will reboot itself with the original setting if it fails for like 2 to 3 times. So actually you can set it to boot. You can actually set your fail count. So if you set it to 2, means that if it fails to boot twice, you will boot with the original settings here so that you can boot into your BIOS. If you set it to 3, then it will only reboot it with the original settings after it fails for 3 times. So here I'll set it to 2 times, and we are now going to save this profile here, 3600 as you can see, and we're going to reboot. So it actually failed once already, this second time already. So now it's going to boot with their original setting. As you can see, there's light on my graphic card already, and the screen should light up soon after some time. This boot up will take a bit more time because the system is actually booting out with the original settings. There we go. We're posting now, going to the BIOS here. So as you can see, everything is reset. My RAM speed is down back to 3400. My CPU speed is back to 3600 as well. So we are going to so there's no worries if you overclock your RAM too much. You won't damage your computer, but the system can protect itself by rebooting to the original settings. So what we have to do now is just to reload our default profile. That is why I save it before I show this testing for you. So you can just save configuration as it, and the computer will reboot with your overclock settings. So we're back into our computer here. As you can see, everything is working fine. If we check our speeds here, opening the HW Info 64 here, as you can see here, our processor is running at 3900 back, and then the memory is still at 3400 megahertz. So everything is back to normal. Now I know my RAM can boot with 3466 megahertz, but it did fail some of my gaming sessions, so I downclock it back to 3400. There you go. This is the memory overclocking guide here. I hope you enjoy it. I've also been doing some gameplay videos such as A Plague Tale Innocence as well as World War Z episodes. You can go and watch it in my channel here. I hope you enjoy it. That will help me a lot. And that is all for me guys today. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell below so you don't miss any future videos on my channel. That's all for me guys. Bye.